All right.
Okay, in terms of the
Oh
NBA, we'll do a
boy.
couple of brief segments here because obviously they're still going on, and it's always fun to clown on the Bucks for being chokers in the playoffs, which is my take and hilarious.
God.
So,
Danny, or like, and this is what I'm going to say right here is Giannis needs to learn how to shoot the ball. For the love of God, just learn how to like shoot consistently because it's just not working. Well, I mean, he shot like what he was like 2 for 6, like 12 or something, 2 for 10 or something, and he scored 26 points. Like you can't just dribble down the lane and expect that to be your entire like point total. Just make something happen. Hit your mid range shot consistently. Do something. Do something to help the team other than drive because it's not working and it hasn't worked. And then the best scoring option that anybody trusts to make a shot is Chris Middleton. And listen, Chris Middleton's a good player, but he's not good enough to be the guy that makes, any shot that you need. It's not that shouldn't be how it is. So it's one of those where it's not surprising. Here we are, the Bucks doing what the Bucks always do, which is underperform, and they never can do it in the big stage. They never can compete. And part of the reason why is because, and I love Giannis. I have his jersey in my closet. I love Giannis. He's a great player. He just does not have the shooting capabilities to carry a team far enough. Like like the reason why LeBron was able to carry a team is because LeBron had a mid range shot before he had a 3-point shot. He had a mid range shot at least. And then he also could take over a game with his drives and everything. Giannis just can't hit the mid range enough. So that's guess what? You can hit the mid range, you become very one dimensional. And when you're one dimensional, it's a lot easier to stop you when you start getting further in the playoffs and you start playing teams that are able to cover that and everything and able to defend against that. And this is what's happened with the Bucks and the Nets. I mean, what do we say about the Nets? The Nets are ridiculous. The Nets are as good as advertised. They're unbelievable
playing
and
without
don't.
Harden still.
Yeah, without Harden, which is just absurd. And like I said, that's the whole crazy part about this team is that one superstar goes down and then you've got two more. So like, who cares? It's one of those where you're just the Nets are going to be there at the very end. They're going to be in the championship. I don't care who goes up against them. The 76ers, which I don't know if we'll talk about them later, but uh,
I think we might have something on them.
so yeah, we'll talk a little bit later. It doesn't matter. The Nets are going to make it out of they're going to make it out of the East. And I think the West is way more enjoyable at this point because there's a couple teams that could make it out that we'll talk about. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's depressing. It's sad watching the Bucks just never reach their potential and never be good. And they got Drew Holiday this offseason, and everybody was like, maybe that's the piece. Maybe that's what they needed is to get another, wing, not wing, another guard who can, defend and make a couple shots here and there. And it's not because ultimately at the end of the day, you're only as good as your best player, and your best player just can't shoot the ball. So that's always going to restrict you, regardless of how good you are as a team. And that's what we're seeing and I know they're running against the Nets, and I know the Nets are as good as they are, but I mean, come on, losing by nearly 40 points is not. You're not going to win anything with that. You're not going to, win anybody over with that. Nobody's going to be like, "Wow, I can't believe they're they're like, well, the Bucks are trying their best." It's like, no, the Bucks are not trying their best because the Bucks are failing just like they always have in the past.
Regular season champions, and I don't know this. At this point, is has Giannis resigned? Like, is he on his supermax now? I forgot. Has that drama already been
I believe
settled from
so.
last season? Okay.
Yeah, I believe he's on a Supermax.
Okay, so he's signed his soul over to live there now. Okay, I got it. Just wanted to
Well,
be
he
sure about
also,
that part.
yeah, I mean, he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get, all the money from the Supermax, and he's gonna have a really crazy career with a bunch of. It's a Russell Westbrook part two. Really, what it is, it's Russell Westbrook with all the crazy, make a lot of money, a lot of crazy stats, triple double. It's amazing. Whoa, never win a championship. That's the
Damian
way it's gonna
Lillard
be.
currently, also that part too.
Yeah, but Damian Lillard's better than Giannis and Westbrook. Damian Lillard is a superstar who, I mean, they like I said, if I had to pick somebody to make a shot to win a game, like if I needed a three to win the game or even just a jump shot, I'm like picking Steph Curry or Damian Lillard right now because those are the two people that are consistently hitting clutch shots. Damian Lillard at times is basically carrying the Trailblazers to be better than they actually are.